What's up, guys? Welcome to the video. You can tell by the title, we are going to be tier ranking the 100 plus books that I read in the first 6 months of the year. That is a higher or a faster pace than I have ever read in my entire life. I think I only read a little bit over 100 books last year, and that was a high for me. So I am kind of a mad woman this year. My work situation is a little bit different. I have more time to read. So yes, 100 plus books. I'm going to kind of go over the tiers I have here. This isn't going to be a reflection on like a star rating I gave the books. This is more the vibe I have after reading it, whether that be if I read it in January or this last month. It's more of the residual effects of the book, if you will. So I'm going to go over the, sorry guys, I hit the mic. I have the mic right up on me because this is the second time I filmed this video because your girl is very soft-spoken, and I recorded it the first time with no supervision, and yeah, the audio was so shoddy. So, okay, here we go. The tiers. Top tier. I live here. I obsess over this book. I think about it all the time. I dream about it. These are my friends. Top tier, okay? Top tier escapism. It's not quite that obsessive feeling of the I live here tier, but it's good as shit. You enjoyed it. You would recommend. Why am I saying you? I don't need to tell you what to do. I would recommend it if it was in that tier for sure. Meh is the next tier we have right here. This one is more just like I finished it and I didn't dislike it, but I don't have those heavy, obsessive feelings towards the book. It's just kind of there. And then I'd like participation points. This would be a book that I finished, that I did not enjoy, and I also probably would not recommend. And then I don't know her. I either don't remember what the heck happened in the book at all, or I wish I didn't. So, with that said, let's get started. Whoops, scooted up too far. Okay, so where do I want to grab from first? Okay, I see the Salacious Players Club right here. These specifically give me more eyes on me. They are top tier escapism. Highest bidder. I sat there and I finished that in one setting and I had such a good time. Such a good time. Let's see, where's the other one? Mercy. Every book is top tier escapism or higher in this series for me. I think those are the only ones that I read this year. I believe I read the first one in the series last year, perhaps. So that is where we're at for now. I'm going to try and keep series grouped together the best that I can. So, then I have the Never King series. And this is a Peter Pan retelling. It's also a reverse harem. It's very spicy, very dark. I just wish I cared about the plot a little bit more. You know, like, it's a good time, one time for a good time, but also, like, it's not everything that I needed it to be. So, it's a little bit meh. What do I see that I can grab? Okay, Miss Jeanette McCurdy. I did not watch any of the shows that she happened to be on when she was younger, but in this book, she said that she wanted to be a storyteller, and she did it. I think about this book all the time, and I probably obsess over it so much that at this point I should just reread it. I listened to the audiobook and it was fantastic because she narrated it. So I absolutely lived there with that book. Okay. What next? So why am I like panicking? I think I'm just overwhelmed by all the titles I see here. I'm just gonna grab the next one. Garnet Flats. This is part of the Eden series by Devney Perry. I do really, really enjoy this series. I think people liked book 1 and 2 a little bit more than me, but now they're starting to not like the series as much, and I'm still just having a good time. Oops, that's not where I meant to put that. I think that that book is top tier escapism, along with Jasper Vale. I really liked those two books a lot. I think those are the only two out of this series that I've read so far this year. So let's keep moving on. I see Miss Katie Robert right here. So let's go through and tier rank some Katie Robert books. I love Katie Roberts. I don't think there's anything that I've read by her that I flat out did not like. I enjoy it all. This, it's not like top tier escapism for me. I enjoy it. I would recommend it. I love that series so much. Radiant Sin, I believe, is the 4th book in the Neon God series, and I actually really enjoy them. However, they do kind of sit on the 3rd tier for me. There is another series by Katie Roberts. It's called A Deal with a Demon. I'm absolutely freezing up and I can't find the covers. Oh, there's one. The Gargoyle's Captive. This one I loved. This series, A Deal with a Demon by Katie Robert, has just gotten better and better in my opinion. The books are a little bit shorter than the Neon Gods books as far as like page count, but I just really am enjoying this secondary series by her. I think I would even recommend it more than her Neon Gods series. I'm trying to think if that's the only one out of that series that I have read this year. It's looking like it. It's looking like it. Next up, Nanny for the Neighbor, Lily Gold. I'm going to put this in top tier escapism. This is probably my second favorite book by Lily Gold. The one that I like the most is like the Mountain Men one. Anybody that knows me is not going to be shocked by that. Anyways, Nanny for the Neighbors, I thought looking at the names of the books was going to be my least favorite because hi, hello, nanny, and children, it's not really my scene, but it is probably my second favorite from her. Then, let's talk about Sarah J. Maas. A Court of Thorns and Roses, right? Like, it's not an I live here type situation because of Tamlin. If you've read it, you know. But the series, her writing in general is just like, I can't even really form words, as you can tell. I'm going to put Throne of Glass also in that tier. And let's see, let us find some more SJM books. I know I've read more than that because I'm doing my reread this year in preparation for Crescent City 3. Queen of Shadows, I live here. Where's Air of Fire? Where is she? Air of Fire, I live here. When you meet Rowan in Air of Fire, and then you meet more friends in Queen of Shadows, that is my favorite cast of characters, I think, out of any series I have ever read. Let's see, where's some more SJM? Aha! A Court of Frost and Starlight, the Christmas special. It's top tier. I was super mad at it the first time I read it because if you've read book 3, like, it goes pretty big, and then it's just like a Christmas special after that. So I appreciated it more the second time that I read it. But yeah, I mean, it's still top tier escapism. So let me see. Where's some more SJM? I swear. Oh, Crown of Midnight. It's gonna go top tier. A Court of Mist and Fury. You know where she's going. Court of Wings and Ruin. She's up there too. I think that may be it. The SJM stuff. So what else can I pick out of this selection of books? Okay, you know what? We haven't been too mean yet. I've been sitting here like picking all the books that like I like and I would recommend. So now I think it's time for me to pick something that I would not recommend. And I just want to start off by saying I wanted to like this. I'm hovering either I'd like participation points or I don't know her. I don't know what I was expecting to feel by listening to this, but I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it. So I'm just gonna put it in I'd like participation points. I'm also gonna put this one in there. Honestly, I listened to the Jeanette McCurdy audiobook and then like I went on a little hunt to feel similar, and those were not the right books to try and compare to Jeanette McCurdy's. And I think they suffered for it a little bit, honestly. All right, what else am I? Oh, Sally Hepworth. I don't know her. I have another book on here. Where is it? Yeah. I've read 2 books by Miss Sally Hepworth, and I have just not resonated with them at all. The first one I was at least enjoying. I found her. I was at least enjoying until this one, The Good Sister. I was enjoying it until I wasn't. The Soulmate I wanted to enjoy, but the dots just never got connected. Another one, DJ Khaled, that happened for me in particular was The Last to Vanish by Megan Miranda. At the end of this book, I was just like, all right, literally don't care. So fortunately, it is going to go in the I don't know her column. I listened to another book recently by Megan Miranda. It's her new release. Where are you? You would think that, like, as I pick more books off of this list, it would become easier for me to find them. No, still panicking. Still panicking. Should I just move on? Do I need to give up? What's the deal here? It's on here, right? Damn it. Okay. Woo. Okay. I listened to The Only Survivors by Megan Miranda. It is her new release. Unfortunately for this book, the problem with it is that it's not Daisy Darker. When we are talking about a book that is focused on a secluded, creepy house, Daisy Darker sets the bar. So, I wanted to enjoy this more than I did. It was just kind of eh. While we're talking about old creepy houses, let's just go through and pick out all the books with the old creepy houses. The Chateau. My problem with this book was I was expecting a thriller, and it definitely read more of a mystery, so that was kind of like my bad. But it is still kind of meh. I wish Daisy Darker, where are you? There she is. There she is. Daisy Darker by Alice Feeney. I live in that house. I live there. I think about it all the time. The plot twist. I really actually want to go back and read it again because I listened to it the first go round and I would love to annotate it. So that is on my to-do list. Moving on. Panicking. Okay, this book. I wish I didn't know her. Not for the plot line. Really, I don't even remember the plot because I just remember the main character being a curvy lady, and I am a curvy lady as well. But this book did not make me feel good about being a curvy lady. And I think that's probably what the author was going for, as you were in the main character's head, obviously, as we're getting her POV. But it didn't make me feel good, and I didn't like it. So it ended up down there. This Makes Me Sad, Unfortunately Yours by Tessa Bailey, and Secretly Yours. I liked both of these whenever I read them. I don't think I've ever met a Tessa Bailey book that I haven't liked, but it just did not compete with, what is it? Whatever series has, like, Lover or Loser, maybe Fixer Up, maybe that's the first book in the series, whatever that one is. That series, and then the one with like hook, line, and sinker in it, like, these just didn't even come anywhere close to those for me. What next? Delilah Green Doesn't Care. I love Delilah. I loved this sapphic rom-com. It's absolutely top tier. I have not read anything else in the series yet. I don't really know why. I think I had an arc for Astrid Green. Astrid Parker? I'm all over the place. I had an arc for book 2 and I just didn't get around to reading it. I need to put that on my list because I know I'm going to enjoy them. But okay, moving on. That time I got drunk and saved a demon. This is top tier escapism. The second book in the series, that time I got drunk and yeeted a love potion at a werewolf. I live there. If we are talking about a werewolf, what's it called? Imprinting. I think that that is the best. Best. Oh, what's it called? Oh, when they fall like right away. Oh, I'm panicking. Love at first sight type of thing. I think that that is the best way to write that, and I had such a good time with that book. So it's definitely in the I Live Here tier. What else is in the I Live Here tier is Finley Donovan is killing it. I also really liked the second book. Finley Donovan knocks him dead. The third book, where is she? Finley Donovan jumps the gun. I did not enjoy this one as much, but I still highly recommend the series. Let's see. Do I want to be nice or do I want to be harsh? Nice or harsh? Harsh. I would like participation points. Where did that other one go? So, Never Fall for Your Fiance and Never Rescue a Rogue are Regency romances. I was having a good time until I wasn't, and I am not going to finish the series because the third book about the the third sister, who had the most annoying voice in the audiobook. So I will not be listening to the third one. I am going to discontinue the series, and I just want points for being there, you know? Next up, Elle Kennedy, Good Girl Complex. I listened to this book because I got an arc of the second one in the series. Didn't even read the second one, didn't need to. You know, I didn't like it. There's certain parts of her writing that gave me the ick, and I wasn't about it, you know? Okay, we've been a little harsh. Let's be nice. The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston. This book had a heavy topic of grief, and she still managed to make the book cute. And I had never really processed anything in the way that she put it out there, and I loved it so much. The other biggest surprise for me this year is Bear With Me Now. If you watched one of my recent wrap-up videos, you know I'm obsessed with that book. I think about it all the time. The MMC also has a panic attack disorder, which I am kind of going through myself. So I really related to that main character, and I just listened to that when I needed to listen to it. And I really like rom-coms that can be light and funny, but also cover heavier topics. Like, that's probably one of my favorite types of rom-coms. Moving on. Okay. Falling for His Father. I got an arc of this. I read it. I remember I didn't like super like it, but I don't remember anything about it, you know? So, unfortunately, that's where it's got to go. Maggie Moves On by Lucy Score. I listened to it and I super enjoyed it. Not like I live here type of vibe, but it was definitely top tier. Sorry, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to hit you. Let's see. Never Getting Back Together. I liked the idea of this. It's kind of set up like The Bachelor. So you have all these ladies that are dating one man, but then two of the contestants fall for each other, which is a premise that I love. I used to watch The Bachelor all the time, but the writing just didn't like hit for me, you know? Let us see. A Flicker in the Dark. It was spooky dooky. I think about it all the time still. The Guest List. It was another one of those like secluded houses like type of situation, but also it had a bunch of dude bros in it. I wasn't a fan of the dude bros. What should I do next? I did some Lucy Score. I'm gonna put these two, the series, It's meh. I do enjoy it. I think I probably gave each book 4 stars, but as far as like a series standpoint, it's just like a good vibe, you know, but it's not much more than that. So we're gonna put that in the meh category. Sorry, I'm kind of losing my voice. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Okay. Let's do it. Emily Henry. Book lovers, loved it. People we meet on vacation, I've read it twice, didn't like it either time. Happy Place, I read this year and I loved it. It's definitely my favorite Emily Henry book that I have read to date. You know what else I love? Yeah, I don't think that was good English, but you know what else I love? Daisy Jones and the Six. It wasn't a 5-star read, but it is a 5-star vibe, and that probably has a lot to do with the TV show. Okay, moving on. Christina Lauren. I generally like Christina Lauren books. These two in particular were top tier for me. Do I have any other on here? Others. Not that I see. All right, let's move to the Lauren Asher part of the video. The first book in the Dirty Air series. I did not like it. I did not like it. The storyline in general just had some things that I'm not really down with. The second book is Collided, and I gave it 4 stars. Really enjoyed. The third book, Wrecked, really enjoyed. It has one of the best third act conflicts I think I've ever read. But yeah, it's sitting there. And then I'm still waiting on the fourth book in that series, Redeemed. I haven't listened to it quite yet. So then I moved on to the Dreamland, what is it? Dreamland Billionaire series. And I listened to the fine print. Don't like it. Rowan has the emotional range of a teaspoon. But then I listened to Terms and Conditions. Loved it. Rowan was grumpy, but guess what? He formed real thoughts, you know? So apparently with Lauren Asher, I either like it or I do not. Whoops. Was that a coincidence? Yes or no? I don't know. I'm going to put it back on the I'd like participation points tier. What should I do next? I see Miss Magnolia Parks. All right. All right. I'm not saying I gave these books all 5 stars, but I am saying that my brain lives here rent fucking free. I think about those characters all the time. I cannot let it go. I cannot let it go. Is there another one on here that I'm missing? Yes. The second Daisy Hates. I live in that universe. I love it. What else can I get out of the way in one big group? Okay, let's do Abby Jimenez. Because of Jacob, the main guy in this book, I live here. I think about Jacob all the time. But that book has the worst miscommunication trope I've ever read. Don't even care because Jacob, hi, hello. I think about you all the time. Part of Your World. This is the first book in that series. It's not quite an I live here status, but it is top tier. Escapism. Ice Planet Barbarians. Top tier escapism. It's just a good time, you know? This is going to be controversial, but here we are. It starts with us, Colleen Hoover. I didn't vibe with it at all. How did this make it like this far down? I don't know. Fourth Wing. I live there. I live there. I am in the writer's quadrant. I am ready to go to battle. Where is my dragon? What should I do next? I've kind of got... Oh, I can do my Frida McFadden stuff. Okay. First Frida McFadden book I listened to was actually this one, and it gives a lot of Grey's Anatomy vibes, so I enjoyed it, but it wasn't like the rest of her books. Like, it wasn't a thriller at all, so it was kind of the outlier. I did still enjoy it. Let me see what we've got next here for Miss Frida McFadden. Want to Know a Secret? Didn't like that one. Didn't like that one. The Surrogate Mother by Frida McFadden. Didn't like that one. I think those are the two that are probably disliked the most, because then Never Lie, top tier. Ward D, top tier. One by One, meh. The Inmate, top tier. Let us see. Are there any other Freida McFadden books? I don't believe so. Let's move on to Geneva Rose. This one. Oops, that's not where I wanted to put that. I'm really, really sorry. I didn't like it. This one was okay until like the end fizzled. This one, The Perfect Marriage. This one I actually probably enjoyed the most, but then the ending had an ending that is just really difficult for me personally, so that's why I bumped it down from 3 stars to 2 stars, and it ended up just kind of meh. The Serpent and the Wings of Night, top tier. 6 Scorched Roses, even better. The novella was my favorite. But the second in the series, The Ashes and something Star-Crossed King, I can't see it even though I have my glasses on. The second book in that duology just was not as good for me. We have These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong and These Violent Ends. That is a Romeo and Juliet retelling in 1920s Shanghai with gangsters. I freaking loved it. This Alice Feeney book, Rock, Paper, Scissors, was just kind of meh for me. Local Missing Woman, I think about the plot twist all the time. The Silent Patient. Honestly, like, it just fell short for me. I feel like I probably missed something major in that book, you know? The Witch Hunt. This was a sequel that, like, I wish it just maybe wouldn't have been, you know? Like, it didn't hold up to the first book, in my opinion. Then we've got this series by Adelaide Forrest, I think. And I enjoy it. As my grandma would say, it's nothing to write home about, you know? But generally, overall, I do enjoy it, and I am going to continue it. Long Shot, Kennedy Ryan. I liked it. I just don't remember much about it, you know? Also, this one. All Good People Here. I don't remember anything about it. So, I don't know why I feel like I need to put it in this tier, but that's just what's calling. It's calling out to me, you know? Okay. Let's see. What should I do next? I have some Sierra Simone. This is very reminiscent of Scandal, but there's just some elements that I'm not super into personally. All the Dangerous Things. We're going to scoot on up here to top tier Escapism. Shouldn't Have Come Here. Heavy Jeffrey Dahmer vibes, and I think about it all the time. The Wife Upstairs. Everybody watch your dog walker, you know? Top tier Escapism. I think about it all the time. The Nanny. Who doesn't want a nanny that previously had an OnlyFans account, you know? Like, it was top tier. Just the Nicest Couple. Just kind of wish I wouldn't have read that one. And then What Lies in the Woods, I don't remember much of either. So, here's kind of the overview of the tier rankings and where we are at. Like I said earlier, this is not super reflective of the ratings that I gave each of these books. If you want a little bit more of that, you can look at my previous wrap-up videos. Or if you want to do a deep dive, I write reviews for everything that I have read on Goodreads, and my Goodreads account will be linked. With that said, that's it for me, guys. I know, tier ranking over 100 books. I didn't think it would take me 30 minutes, but here we are. Still a nervous turd with the outros, so I'm just gonna get out of here, you know? I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.